You're sort of at the helm there of a very large agency, a lot of moving parts in regards to customer experience. Talk to us about the sort of top two priorities that you have the ecosystem over there focused on this year.
Absolutely. At the department, one of our top priorities is actually something that was an executive order signed by the president in December of 21, which was all around customer experience. And a lot of the emphasis was on agencies across government focusing on their high impact services, meaning what are those high touch, high volume services that your agencies provide, and let's focus on customer experience, improving trust, reducing burden on those particular programs. So USDA was actually tasked with one of the largest amount of high impact services, as you can imagine, anywhere from our Forest Service, our permitting service, which, you know, millions of folks touch a year. We have our guaranteed loans from our rural development agencies. So really working very, very closely with some of those high impact services across USDA and really coming up with strong customer experience plans. So all these things that we're talking about today, how are we as an agency getting deep into that customer? Are we doing the right sets of interviews? Are we listening to them? Are we using that data properly from our call centers, from our in-person interactions? And really pulling that together to properly design something and then test it out, you know, before we're spending a tremendous amount of money to create something new for them. So that's one very, very large task that as a department, customer experience office, we have this ability to be able to partner with all of these different high impact services at USDA. Another priority that we have that we're working really close to expanding is our Voice of the Customer program. And this is a very more tactical, more data-driven way of an operation of customer experience where we're really focused on what are we listening to what they're saying? Are we taking that feedback? When should we listen? Should we listen in the beginning? Should we listen, you know, while they're interacting with our service? Should we listen after? And then really taking some accountability to using a lot of that feedback into how we're designing, into how we're improving those services for them. So these are two very distinct major opportunities for USDA to take a handle on.